Welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back if you're already subscribed. My name is Yuulie, and today we'll be playing more Meccha Chameleon, more specifically modded maps. Last time we played on the official maps, but today I decided to really challenge myself and basically play the game in hard mode essentially, as we will be playing on art maps where basically you have to disguise yourself in paintings. So rather than relying on objects or just random things you find in the map, you have to essentially become the painting. So yeah, I just wanted to challenge myself a bit more and see if I can transform myself into a painting. So as you can see, this is the one of the modded maps. It's one of the most popular modded maps, I think. It's called Art Gallery, which it's obviously inspired by the fact that it is an art gallery. And basically, what you have to do is you have to pick a painting and, wrong direction, essentially become that painting. Or just hide somewhere else in like a bucket or something. But yeah, that is the gist of it. So right now, I am looking to turn myself into a painting. So for example, let's do this painting. So as you can see, you have to basically just um, challenge yourself by transforming into a painting with the very limited tools you have at your disposal. So, yeah, you have to use smaller dots and lines in order to create that painterly feel, which I'm not entirely sure if I'll be able to do this with the amount of, well, the lack of time we have. I've been on some public lobbies where you get given a lot more time, but in this instance, I guess uh, the server owner, the lobby owner, wants the games to run a bit faster. But yeah, it's basically like playing the game in like hard mode essentially. But I do like it. I do enjoy a challenge. It's not easy, of course. But I have played in this map before and made some really incredible chameleons. I might show some of them on screen. Um, and yeah, I just think these maps are very, very fun. Uh, Especially if you enjoy like the painting aspect of the game. Um, and of course, there are a wider variety of modded maps, like art maps. There is a very popular Bob Ross one, for example, which I'm hoping we could maybe play today. And yeah, there's just like a wide variety of like art gallery type maps. They're very, very fun. Um, Particularly, like I said, if you enjoy the painting aspect of the game like I do. It's not for everyone. Some people just would rather have faster games and hide in funnier places, which is valid. You know, I don't judge anyone who does not want to spend like ages painting since it can make the game drag on for longer. But yeah, if you want to play this game with artists, and I definitely recommend playing on art maps like the Bob Ross or this map. Uh, and just see just how much you can challenge yourself. Uh, oh god, I did not paint my neck. Yeah, it can be very tricky. Like you need to have like lines and small dots. Sorry. Oh man, this is so difficult. Oh, yeah, it's really hard to blend yourself in. Like I usually use like small dots to create like that blended, painterly effect. Uh, so I did a good job with the. Oh, I was gonna say I did a good job with the lower half of my little guy's body, but the clouds, I just could not get it right. I mean, granted, I didn't have much time to paint. Like, I think it would be nice to have more time to paint, but oh, this guy did a really good job. Wow. But yeah, it's tricky. Like yeah, you have to do stuff like this. Just blend yourself into the painting. Um, and yeah, it's basically just playing like a chameleon in like very high difficulty, but it can be fun and challenging, but also very fun. So the chameleons have won. We got, as you can see, all the people blending into paintings. You can hide in dark spots or just paint yourself in the landscape, as you can see with these chameleons. And yeah, it's basically just becoming one with. Oh, this guy did a basketball. It's really funny. But yeah, just becoming one with the painting, essentially. Hopefully, we'll have better luck with game two. So it seems like we've been randomly selected to become a hunter, which, as I mentioned previously, I not that I hate being a hunter, but I don't enjoy it nearly as much as being a chameleon. But I guess, it would be nice to show a different part of the game, I suppose, since I don't think I've played Hunter that many times in the previous videos, if at all. So now we're just hunting the chameleons to see if they're hiding in any paintings. Okay. Um. So I guess the point is you have to look very closely at the painting to make sure there isn't any um chameleons hiding, which it doesn't appear there's any one here. So we may have to look in the other side of the gallery. Oh, looks like we found somebody. We did! I would not have found them if they hadn't moved, because it seems like they wanted to change their position, but unfortunately they did so in my line of sight. So yeah, unfortunately for them, I found them. Oh, looks like it's a really good attempt, but sadly I can kind of make out the shape of their body. So sorry. I feel kind of bad because the attempt was really good. I really like their painting, but it just I think with white it's just really hard to camouflage yourself. I could see their body. But someone did the basketball thing. Do I shoot? It's so funny. I don't even want to shoot. Like that's very funny. I'm not gonna shoot them. Like out of principle. Like I just like I want to, but it's just so funny. Like I'll just let it slide. Like the basketball in the painting. Like also am I the only like hunter? What happened to the other hunter? Um, did it just leave? I yeah, because there's another hunter, right? Um, see, I really want to hide myself in this painting, but the grass, the dirt texture is really hard to replicate. Like it's very difficult. Like, I'm really sorry to this person. I love the basketball, but I have to. Like, I could not find anyone else. Like, I was gonna leave that to the other hunter, but the other hunter just like left. So, uh, time is running out and I have not found the remaining chameleons, so I'm not sure I'll win this round. Especially since the other hunter like left. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like I'm running out of time, unfortunately, so the chameleons will most likely win this round. Um, I'm hearing whistles, but I cannot seem to find anyone. Um, yeah, I think that's GG's. Oh, some person was in this painting. Oh, yeah, that's really good. Yeah, and I guess that's it for game two. I managed to find some chameleons, but unfortunately there were just too many, and I just struggled to find them. So I guess I'll just see how game three goes. Okay, so I decided I wanted to try a. Oh, okay, so I decided to try and do something a little different. Um, so I really wanted to see if I could camouflage myself into this really chaotic painting. Because the thing with chaotic paintings is that on one hand, uh, there's a lot going on, so the hunters may not be able to spot you because of all the details that's going on. But at the same time, it can be a struggle to fully, like, properly imitate the pattern because of just how much is happening on screen. So I figured why not just challenge myself to see if I could imitate this pattern. I'm not sure I'll be entirely able to, but we can definitely like give it a go. Especially since we don't seem to have much time. So yeah. Hmm, not sure if I've quite got there. Uh, like I said, it's a really busy painting. Oh really? Really? Right off the bat? Right off the bat? Sorry, I was just so locked in that I did not even realize that the hunter was already checking that room first. Like most people don't check that room first. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So right now I'm gonna try and blend into this painting. So what I like to do is paint my guy in the base color and then use small dots in order to blend into the painting a bit more, since as you can see there is a lot of different strokes in this painting, and it is crucial to like use small dots for the painterly effect, and that way your character isn't gonna be found as easily. I think I'll just move myself a bit like here. Uh, hmm. Yeah, okay. So yeah, just like paint yourself with a base color and use small dots in order to blend into the background, essentially. Using small dots or small lines, and that way your character can blend into the painting a bit more easily. And yeah, just take note of uh, what colors are available, and then just use the color picker to use smaller, big colors in order to blend yourself into the painting a bit better. Like so. I will admit it does take some practice to get this like method right. It's not very easy to um, do since you know you have to use very different brush strokes and really just try to blend yourself into the paintings. But once you get the hang of it, it can really help you hide and like, win games. 'Cause I definitely won some games with just blending in with small lines and some small lines and dots. And you can also zoom in to make sure that you're getting those details right. Yeah, I can just keep doing this like forever. Like, not sure if I've ever been satisfied 100% with like the disguise, but um, I guess I'm well hidden enough, although I could improve it a bit. Yeah, it looks like I'm well hidden enough, I think. Uh, because you'd also run the risk of overpainting and then like adding extra details that only exposes your character a bit more, so you should avoid doing that. Like right now, I think I'm hidden pretty well. Like I can barely make out my character, which is a good thing. I guess we can just improve some minor details and it should be okay. So yeah, that's basically how you hide yourself in a art map, just blending in to the painting and just try to imitate the painting as much as possible with the limited painting tools you have, like so. And make sure you don't fall because it's very important to stay in position. Otherwise, you'll basically have to make a new painting from scratch, essentially. So the hunter has just walked past and he did not see me, which is good. So I feel like when that happens, you can stop painting since, if you overpaint, you could run the risk of the hunter seeing you again and noticing details that should not be there. Um, yeah, I'm satisfied with the way my chameleon turned out. And yeah, like I said, small dots and lines can really make a difference. Since there is no blending tools, like that is the closest thing we can do for that blenderly, painterly like look. And yeah, 8 seconds left. I think I may have won the round. Yes, we did. Yippee! Uh, let's see how the others did. So this person hit in the counter. Ooh, what a really cool wave. This person hit in this painting. under the bench, someone in this corner. Ooh, okay. I guess I'll give it to, ooh, this person did a really solid job. Wow, that's incredible. So yeah, that is it for today's video on Meccha Chameleon. We got to play a few art maps and just really challenge ourselves with our painting skills. Like I said, it can be very difficult, but also very fun to play on these maps, especially if you want to challenge yourself and possibly have some more artsy friends, I suppose. But yeah, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.